Namaste. Please close your eyes and bow your head. Take a deep breath into the heart space and rub your hands together. Stimulate your energy field and your energy center known as your aura. You're going to get the energy flowing into the heart. Press the hands into the heart as you take a deep breath and connect to your inner self, your highest light, soul, which is from the gateway of our hearts. Open from the heart. Inhale, reach open. And exhale, hands back together at the heart in prayer. Inhale, stretch up, reach the arms up high. And exhale, bring them to the earth. Roll the shoulders back, open the front body, and arch back with your eyes open. Take a deep breath in and rise up. As you exhale, reach to the floor. We're going to expand on the inhale. Rising up, lifting the belly, lift the heart, expand the eyes and the head forward. And exhale, fold into the floor, drop down. Inhale from the tail to the head, rise up. Exhale, drop in. And one more time to sit up as you inhale and exhale. Side stretching up, reach the right arm up, inhale and exhale, pour over into the earth. Change sides, left arm reach, inhale and exhale to the earth. Follow the breath, expanding up on the inhale, anchoring and grounding on the exhale. As you do this, keep the hips equal, sink them down into the earth like an anchor. Allowing the breath to flow slowly and brightly through the inner body. Keeping the outer body soft, the neck soft, especially the jaw and the face. Now round back, just stretch back, open the back body. And as you come upwards to a few neck rolls in half circles. Inhale, ear to the shoulder. Exhale, dropping the chin to the heart. And inhale to the other side. Stay tall, lifting through the spine. Balancing the shoulders over the hips, fanning the ribs as you breathe. And just getting the neck softly moving. So come back to the center. Inhale, stretch that right arm up and over and reach behind your back to open the shoulder blade. Lean away from it, opening the right side of the shoulder, and if it's possible, you can reach behind you, interlace the hands, catch the fingers, look up underneath that shoulder, and then release it, bring the right arm across, right in front of the chest, pressing it in, and look over the right shoulder to stretch the outer deltoid. Soften the shoulders away from the ears. And now we're going to bring the top of the hand underneath the armpit, like you're making a little chicken wing, and stretch the forearm muscle. So this is really good if you do a lot of typing or computer work. Let's stretch the wrists out and the fingers, the thumb and all four fingers. And as you roll that wrist around, drop it back down and just feel the difference from the right to the left. Second side, inhale, lift the left side up and drop the arm behind your back. Either stay here, grabbing the elbow as you lean over, opening that shoulder and rib. You can also reach behind and catch the fingers together. Staying tall, pressing the head back into the arms so we don't suffocate the heart or the neck or the throat. Reaching across, pressing the arm, getting the outer shoulder blade and the deltoid. Keeping the space in the neck nice and tall. Balancing the ears over the shoulders. Keeping the head tall as if you're wearing an imaginary crown on your head. Now bring that wrist underneath your armpit. You can kind of pull down on the elbow. You can feel that across the top of the forearm. And then let's continue to stretch the wrist, pulling it all the way back, and then the thumb and all the fingers. Circle the wrist around, shake that out, and feel that as you rub your hands together, and then make a little figure 8 quickly through the wrist. Pressing out, and reach up. Inhale, hands reach up to the sky, look up, exhale, release, and scoop into the heart, press forward, open out, inhale, and release as you exhale. Let's come up onto the hands and the knees, making a little table. And we're gonna walk the wrist out a little bit deeper, what I call a little kitty cat walk. So if you've ever had a cat, you watch them kind of make biscuits on the floor. This just gets the hands to palm the earth. Feel free to let the body wiggle as if you were a little soft animal. And now, round into a mad cat. Lean back with the fingers back, stretching the forearms and the wrists. This might feel quite tight to you if you do a lot of stuff in the arms, shoulders, and neck. Now flip the top of the hands down so you can wiggle the fingers and move into that area where carpal tunnel can sometimes be a problem. Sit back onto the heels, reach forward into an extended child's pose, bring the head to the earth, onto a tripod of fingers. And take a few deep breaths here into the back of your body, expanding the ribs and fanning the lungs apart. Exhale, soften the outer body, looking inward. Now, look forward, rise all the way up, come back into that table, and take cat and cow 4 times. Exhale, round, pull the back up, inhale, drop the belly down, looking up. Moving through with the breath, stretching the ribs and the heart forward as the tail reaches up and back to the head. Pull the lower belly firm, press through the hands and the feet. And again, release, come on up. Last time. And now, curl your toes under after this last cat-cow. Sit back onto the feet. Come into child's pose. From child's pose, walk the hands over to the right. Lean the hips back to the left. And inhale, look up, lift the heart. Exhale, bow into the earth. Stretching out of the left side body. Do that again. Inhale, extend up. And undulate your spine down, back to drop in. And a third time, come on up and exhale, release down. Change sides. As you walk your arms and your body left, press the hip back to the right, stretching out of the right side body. Lift up and fold in 3 times. Inhale, lift, and release. Last time. Walk back into the center. Lift up onto the hands, tuck the toes. Press up into downward facing dog. Sending the hips and the back of the thighs back. Ribs in, belly in, distributing the weight. Bright fingers, bright energy in the inner body. Lift the heels up, inhale. And slowly walk 4 times, bending one knee and stretching the opposite heel down. Alternating right, and left. Let's get the body really moving now. Inhale and exhale, bring your knees down to mad cat. Then inhale, look forward and take an easy push-up on the knees. Elbows back and lift back to dog pose. So the flow will be inhale, lift hips and heels. Exhale, knees down. Inhale, look forward, lift the heart. Exhale, elbows pull back to the waistline as you push up. Breathing, inhale, and exhale, child's pose, downward facing dog. One more time, inhale, lift heels, hips. Exhale, knees down. Inhale, look forward. Exhale into this push-up, easy, elbows back, lift through the belly. That'll help you with your core strength. And back into downward facing dog. Now, simply walk forward. Come to the front of the mat. Standing in a forward fold, bend the knees if your hamstrings are tight. Hold on to the back of the calf muscles and fold down and over into the body. You can bring the fingers to the floor and inhale, reach forward, Ardha Uttanasana, extend and exhale, fold. Do that 3 times. Come up halfway, heart and head lead forward, thighs back. Exhale, dropping in. Inhale, again, come up, reach, expand your side body. Long, reach out, soft neck, folding down. And now reach all the way up to a standing position. Bring the hands together into the heart. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hands come into the heart. And all the way to the earth, we drop in. Reach forward, express, halfway up, and drop in, Uttanasana. Step back with the right leg into a low lunge, bring the knee down. Inhale, rise up with both arms. And exhale, hands come back to the earth. Lift the right side body and lift the right arm up. Reach, inhale. Exhale, touch earth. Change sides. Twist, lift the left side up. Exhale, come back down. Inhale, lift the back knee up to low lunge and step back into downward facing dog. Take a deep breath. Lift the heels. Look forward, bend the knees, step, jump, or walk back to the front for the second side. Inhale, look forward, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold and release into your body. And reach powerfully, push into the earth, stand up tall, hands come together into the heart. Exhale, balance. And bring the hands back up and inhale. And strong, reach to the earth, mountain. Inhale, reach up, second side, fold into the heart and down to the earth, Uttanasana. Inhale, expand forward, look forward, thighs back, exhale, fold. Step left foot back, bring the knee down, exhale. Reach up, long body, rise up, heart lifts, hips down. Exhale, touch earth. Lift the left arm up and stretch the left side as you stretch up. Inhale. Exhale, back to ground you to the earth and change sides. Inhale, twist right side open. Exhale, touch the earth. Inhale, lift the back knee and exhale as you step back into downward facing dog for a breath. Expanding and reaching. Lift the heels, bend the knees, look forward. Step, jump, walk. Bring yourself back to the front of the mat. Expand your heart. Look forward and fold in. Exhale. Inhale, stand up tall, reaching to the sky. And exhale, hands together at the heart space. Inhale, lift. Exhale, come back into mountain, feeling your energy strong. Sweep up again, inhale. Exhale, fold back into the earth. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, step back again with the right leg. This time, keep the knee up, low lunge. Bring the back heel down into warrior Virabhadrasana position. And let's just set ourselves up. Drop your tail down, squeeze your inner thighs, bring your hands to your knees, to your hips, shoulders back to establish three-dimensional space. And inhale, lift up into warrior one. Exhale, bring the hands back to the earth and ground you. And then take a side angle stretch. You can either leave your left hand down or bring it to your inside of the knee. Upper knee. And take your arm up, down, around. Let's take it back down to the ground here. Step back into downward facing dog. Moving down onto the knees now. And sitting back into child's pose. Rest here for 3 breaths, slowing down after that quick flow and sequence. Let's rise up for second side, come up to downward facing dog. Stretching, back to neutral. Let's come back to the front of the mat. Step forward. Inhale, extension and expand. Exhale, drop in, fold, Uttanasana. Reach up, standing tall and strong. Hands to the heart, exhale. And return by reaching up, inhaling, and exhale to mountain pose, looking forward, Tadasana strong. Second side, inhale, reach. Exhale from your crown, heart to the ground, earth chakras. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, release back, step back, low lunge. The left leg. Send the back heel down, set it up for easy Warrior 1, Virabhadrasana. Anchor your tail, your earth body. Strong legs from the feet. Bring your hands to the legs, hips, just to ground you and feel that the back is just as expanded as the front. And inhale, pick those arms up, feeling all the good things in your life. Expand your energy and ground your energy with an exhale. So you can leave that arm down or bring it up to the knee. Take a side angle stretch. Feel free to stretch the arm up over the ear or even circle it around if you like. Bring yourself back down and up into dog pose, hands to the ground, feet to the ground, hips to the sky. Inhale those heels up, then bring the knees down and sit back into child's pose and rest those arms back by your feet. For a few nice deep breaths here. Softly experiencing and rolling up onto the knees. Inhale up onto the knees, reach those arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart. And back up as you inhale, open, and bring the hands to the ground. Tuck the toes, lift back into downward facing dog. When you're ready to inhale, lift the right leg up to the sky, nice and high. Step forward on an exhale. Bring the back heel down as you do so, setting yourself up for another warrior, this time Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana. Gonna pull that left arm back, away as your right knee reaches forward over your ankle. Expand into your warrior energy. Shoulders balanced and dropping down over the hips. Weight is distributed. Now we're going to stretch the knee and inhale, reach the arms up into a triangle. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, like fountain of energy, reach back up with the arms and all the way out into the back body. Arms come back behind the kidneys and bend the knee back into Warrior 2, just a little different today. Now, Peaceful Warrior, reverse. If you can reach that left arm behind your kidney as you lean back into Reverse Warrior, keep it there. Otherwise, bring the left hand to the back of the leg and stretch. Come through Warrior, back down to the earth. We'll spiral back down and push into Downward Facing Dog. Stepping back, and we're ready to repeat the left side. Inhale, left leg reach. Exhale, stepping through Warrior. Send the back heel to the earth. Strong legs, strong stance. Looking out over those fingertips. Spread your energy. Take a deep breath in as you straighten the front knee. And bring an exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach back out. And grab behind as you breathe in. And exhale, back to the warrior. Inhale. Reach the front arm up. If you can keep that right arm crossed behind your back, do so. Otherwise, you can take it back to your leg. Peaceful Warrior. Keep the knee bent over the ankle. You can look down if you want to ground your energy. And come back through Warrior. bringing everything back to the earth. Power back and up into downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the heels, look forward, return to the front of the mat, standing. Inhale, expand your energy, look forward and fold in, exhale. Let's return to standing. As you push through the feet, reach up, strong and bright. Exhale, hands to the heart space. Inhale, expand up again as you reach, and lower the arms to by your side, standing mountain pose. Strong. Now lift the right leg up and step way back, about the size of one of your legs between your feet, coming into Trikonasana, triangle. In this triangle, I always like to play a little bit with the journey between the past, looking back into the past, looking into the future, reaching, not knowing almost where you're going on your journey, and then feeling that present moment coming back as you lengthen in all directions, looking down if you need to ground yourself, looking up if you want to rise the energy, feeling this balance in the center. Keep the weight equal between both legs. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, center and change sides. Rotate the left toes out. Inhale, arms up. Exhale as you open them. Look back into the past and the future. Look forward. Again, play a little bit with this reaching back and reaching forward. Finding your center, finding the present moment, the now, the awareness and the consciousness of what's going on in all spaces and places and time. And surrendering to the breath, feeling what feels best for your neck as you either look up or down. When you're ready, inhale to rise up. Exhale, bring the feet to face the front. And step together to the front of your mat. Looking forward, we're going to scoop up some energy now. Inhale, rise up. And exhale from the earth to the sky. Inhale, exhale to mountain. So we scoop up with a breath in. Exhale, strong mountain pose. Scoop up, inhale. And we're just bringing energy from the bottom to the top. Exhale, come down into chair pose, Utkatasana with the hands at the heart. Send the hips way back, weight more in the heels, belly lifted, heart high. From this chair pose, inhale, open the arms and reach behind your back, stretching the shoulders, reach back, and fold forward. You can bend the knees if you need to, and dropping all the way down into this forward bend with the shoulders reaching forward. If you want to take this Kali Mudra with your fingers in your hand, you can. Inhale, come back up. Reach back, lift the heart, lift the throat, eyes up, reach the hands behind your hips. And then release, come back up, inhale, exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, rise. And exhale, come through mountain pose, strong. Lift your left leg up, inhale, and take a balance. Warrior 3, arms forward, leg back like an airplane. Lift that knee up with grace, confidence, and strength. You're going to repeat that 3 times. If you lose your balance, just come back and try it again. It's a good way to just check in with yourself. You don't have to be so serious all the time. Just enjoy this balance. Squeezing your standing leg nice and strong. See how you can feel a little bit. And as you lift that knee back up, place it back down. Sit into Utkatasana, chair position. And inhale and exhale. Twist in your chair. Twisting, revolving the right elbow across to the left knee. Slide the shoulders down your back. Turn your head, eyes to look up and over the shoulder. Squeezing the knees, inner thighs, roll back and in. And then let's release. We weren't there very long, but it feels good to drop in, forward fold. And inhale, stand up. reaching. Hands come together to the heart. Exhale. And preparing for second side. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Arms come down to Tadasana and lift the right leg. As you exhale, lengthen out. Virabhadrasana, warrior 3. Inhale and exhale, hands to the heart, lift the knee. Do that again, 2 more times. Continuing to focus. Feeling the energy of the back of the hamstring and the back of the body and the wings, even the back of the head. And then lifting tall. Returning to standing, inhale and exhale, sitting into Utkatasana, taking that twist, left elbow across to the right knee, turn through the belly, the lungs, the kidneys. Keep the weight into the heels and squeeze deeply into the center of your body. Take another breath. Look down, bring your hands to the mat, release over, Uttanasana, and take a deep breath. Inhale, rise up to standing, reach your spine long. Exhale, hands come to the heart. Inhale, stretch up, and exhale. Bring your hands to the mat and step back into plank position. From this plank, take an 8-pointed chaturanga and lay all the way down onto the belly. We're going to lift up for Cobra Pose 3 times. Slide the shoulders down away from the ears. Squeeze the inner thighs. Press the pubic bone down. Inner thighs press down. Top of the feet push down. We rise up. Inhale. Growing, expanding. Exhale, heart kisses the earth. That again, inhale, rise up, stretch and lift. Push your hands back, sit back into child's pose, getting a nice release in the lower back. Feeling your energy at this moment and getting ready to come back forward. Look to the hands, lift up into downward facing dog. Take a deep breath. Inhale, bring the right leg up and bend it. Stack the hips, scorpion tail. You can kind of look underneath your right shoulder. And then step all the way forward between the hands into a low lunge. We're going to open from this low lunge, turn, face the front. Open the hips. If you're comfortable, take your hands off. You don't have to. You can leave them on the ground. Keep the heart lifted and the belly lifted. Change sides. And using the hands on the floor if you need to. Shifting to the opposite side with your left knee now in the front into a low lunge. Bring the knee down to the mat. Bring the knee forward on top of the ankle and arch back into the kidneys. Bringing the hands here as you lift the chest and the heart up. Enjoying this stretch. Then sit back, Ardha Hanumanasana. Nice hamstring stretch here. Lengthen and fold down. Inhale from the tail to the head. Keep that little arch in the lower back. Heart pulls forward, belly pulls forward, head pulls to the leg. Do this one more time. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, surrender down. We're going to step back into that low lunge and return the way we came. Side angle stretch. Ankle is underneath the sit bone. Take the arms out if you can. Maybe play a little bit. Neck, shoulders, ribs. It's a nice hip opener. Shift sides. We're going to come back to the original direction, low lunge, and then take a step back into plank. And bring yourself back onto your knees in child's pose, and let's wiggle that out. Sway the hips, letting the body have a moment to come back to the breath without any strength necessary, just enjoying the surrender and the breath here. Let's come back up to downward facing dog now. On your next inhale, you're going to lift your left leg up in the air again, scorpion, open the hip, look under the arm. You're going to bring that knee forward, step to low lunge, drop the knee down, and then slide it all the way over into pigeon. You're going to take a nice open twist. So we're going to open back by lifting out of the kidneys. Take the right arm up, open the whole right side, reach back and catch the back of your knee or hamstring. Your left hand can be on the floor or on the left leg. Keep the hip rolling towards the floor on the right side. And you can stay here or take your own variation. If you want, you can hold the foot and open the right shoulder and the back. And you want to take both arms up, taking Dhyana Mudra. Take it a little further to a thigh stretch. You can bend the knee close to your ribs or armpit or side of your hip. And you'll see this variation I'm going to take. I'm going to wrap my elbow around the foot and behind the back, kind of like we did at the beginning when we brought our shoulder back. And take a deep breath to lift the ribs, and then exhale and release it. Come down to full surrender. If you can come down onto the forearms, bowing in, looking back towards your belly, your pubic bone, and your roots, sinking your roots deep into the earth. Stay here for a few more deep breaths. Feel free to come down even deeper. I'm bringing my hands behind my head, hands in prayer, and also open the hands in a receiving mudra, prostrating, lifting the energies from the earth to the sky. Last breath here, yogis. Inhale, rise up, and as you exhale, just swing that back leg around. You probably notice how it feels already, and cross it above your left thigh for a nice deep twist, seated twist. Inhale the left arm and left side body up. Bring your elbow across your knee, or you might just want to hold on to your knee. Rotate and spiral your back all the way to the crown of your head, spiraling, 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 using your eyes to look back over your right shoulder. Hand is close to the back of the right hip. And just take this nice, nourishing and detoxing twist. Maybe close the eyes, lengthen through the back of the neck, and drop your hips into the earth. We're going to twist out of this. Come back onto your mat and into downward facing dog. So I actually switched positions. I turned around. You feel free to do that. Do second side now. Bring the right leg up on an inhale, scorpion tail. Open that hip. Twist a little bit. And exhale, bring it forward. And into pigeon prep. Drop the hips in. Roll the left hip towards the earth. Lift out of the kidneys. Set yourself up and inhale, opening the left arm up and back. Twisting the upper chest and the heart backwards as you continue to roll the left hip forward and down towards the earth. Getting a healthy spinal twist. Lifting out of the lower back and the kidneys, sending the tail down to the ground. Take a variation if you like. Catch the foot. Bring your hand to reach out and forward, stretching. Always moving, we're always stretching in yoga. Whether it's stretching inward and feeling our depths of our connection to source, our inner strength coming through our bodies, our electrical, energetic beings, the twist that brings us to a release and an opening. So release whatever pose you're in at that pigeon and surrender all of it into the earth. Taking your hands, arms, forearms, shoulders, in any type of mudra or pose that feels good. Be your own guru and teacher and healer here as you surrender up and offering with the hands. When you're ready to inhale, rise up, pushing up and swinging that leg on top, crossing it across the right thigh. Reach the right side body up long and twist it across to the left. Looking back, feeling that spiral coming up from the earth to the crown. Lengthening through the back of the neck. Breathing across the diaphragm, pulling the belly in, opening the chest and the collarbone. Last breath here. Preparing to release. Reach around, come back, and we're going to come into a wide squat, malasana. Bring your hips to the earth, squeeze the knees, rub the hand palms together and bring them into the heart. Keep dropping the hips, lengthening the spine and lifting the chest. Do a few twists and open the side body, diagonally reach up, reaching one hand to the mat and the other hand to the sky. You can stay here or take a bind by bringing the upper arm behind the back of the kidneys and the other arm behind the knee and catching them behind your lower back and spine. Look up over the top shoulder. I always check and make sure I'm going to press through both feet equally. And then release and switch sides. Open the collar, open your wings, take a deep breath in. Exhale, ground into the earth. And either stay here or reach behind your back into malasana. Looking up into this deep twist. And then as we release that, we're just going to rock a little bit left and right, twisting the hips, letting the feet move. Just enjoy that. There's no real wrong way to do it. Just opening the inner thighs. And then we're going to come down and sit, extend the legs forward. Grounding into the earth now. Bring your left leg in to a tree pose. Square your hips and your shoulders on top of each other and ground the sit bones deep into the earth and then rise up, earth to the sky, inhaling. Exhale to the heart space. Keep lengthening, keep growing as you reach up and inhale. And use that space to come down and forward over that front right leg. Keep the neck long, crown of the head reaching forward. It's a great stretch for across the lower back and to open the hips and groin. Breathe deep and inhale. And as you exhale, surrender and soften the heart. Inhale to rise up and twist towards the side where your knee is open, just gentle to unwind the kidneys. Take the left arm up now and come back to the front of the leg, but we're going to twist and look over the right side. So this helps to detox the lower digestive organs and the kidneys. Come down as far as you can. Take a deep breath. Feel the breath in the back of the body rise. And softly let it go. Let's come out of this. Extend both legs forward. We're going to catch the other leg, the right side, and reach the left arm across either to the foot or to the shin. And if you have a belt, you can always try a belt if you can't reach. You're going to twist back, the shoulders dropping down, staying nice and tall in this line so you feel both sit bones ground you. Allow that front right leg to pull forward, and in opposition, pull your right arm behind, turning through the inner body, looking back over your fingers. Pull the navel to the spine and inhale, reach up. Now exhale, grab the foot or the lower leg and come up for a little kiss just to stretch open the back of the leg and hold it there as you release it down. Come forward, softly let go. Reaching back up, nice and deep breath. And exhale, changing sides. You may notice one side's very different, so be careful as you inhale and exhale into the heart. Inhale, reach up. Now that we know what we're doing, lengthen, come forward. You might just want to place your hands on either side of your knee. If you're more flexible, you're laying the body down and in and over the leg. Relaxing the shoulders, send the tailbone down and press the back of the thighs firmly down. Always extending and growing as you breathe deeply. Inhale, rise up, both arms reach, and exhale, twist gently towards the open knee. Shoulders relax. Come into this twist, maybe looking to the side of that left leg, trying to draw the front right ribs towards the left knee. Just check in for any tension and consciously send your breath to any space that might feel tight. To soften and open. Inhale to lift up. Change legs, grabbing either the outside of the ankle, shin, or outer edge of the foot with the right arm. Sending the shoulders down like they have weights kind of attaching down into the hips. And take this nice twist to stretch the outer side. This helps to open the tibial band, the outside of the hips and the legs, which are known as our abductors. And if we keep lifting the navel and dropping the spine up and down in each direction, we can feel all the elements, north, south, east, west, and center in this asana. Inhale to lift up and come forward. Exhale, pull the leg towards you, maybe kiss the leg with your head, and gently release it with some strength and grace. And drop over, folding into the legs, emptying the mind, empty the breath, and allow your next inhale to naturally lift you up and rise. Let's bring the hands back, point the toes, come up into upward plank, and if you need to, bend your knees into upward table. So you choose, bending the knees or straightening them. Upward plank, lift the heart, pull the ribs apart from the waistline. And sit back down, whether your knees were bent or straight. And then slide yourself forward. I'm just going to open the chest and the shoulders a little more. Walk the hands back till they say stop and you found your edge. And then release everything. Keep the arms back as you stretch the legs out from you. Take a deep breath in, and on an exhale, hug your knees. Feeling the earth ground you, press into the earth. Use your belly and hug the knees. Do that again, and careful that when you pull the knees in, that you don't lift your hips up, but let's lift the head up instead. So we round up if this feels comfortable, otherwise you can keep your head down. Imagining that the pelvis is an anchor. It stays on the mat. Excellent. Now just hug the knees in this last time, feeling the strength from your core, and release down and just hug your knees into a ball. And then bring the feet as close to your hips as possible and your sit bones, and prepare for a little bridge. And swing the hips over so you can drop the knees to the left. And as you drop the knees left, you're going to bring your left ankle on top of your right knee. And this is a stretch and a pose that gravity will do for you. Reach the arms back. Pull some length and some space in between your mid-body. And the left ankle there just draws the right knee inward. Now, careful if you feel anything in your knees. Make sure you flex your ankles. Let's come back to change sides. As you change sides, the feet don't really move. Just bring the knees over and get an oppositional stretch across the lower back, working again in the spine. Square the hips, come back through this little bridge, swing the hips to the left side and drop your knees to the right. Right foot draws the left knee over. Just surrender to gravity. Taking a deep breath, filling up your whole body with oxygen and life. And just relaxing in to the earth below you, feeling your shoulders soften, neck soften. And even though the back might be a little bit arched, let go of any tension and just come over to the other side. The legs stay the same. Just a nice, easy twist. Nothing to do here other than just enjoy and breathe. Prepare to come back onto the back. Release the legs, bring them into a little ball and hug them. Drop the arms down by your side and now extend the legs straight up into the air. Just move your ankles around, shake out some of that energy. This is an inversion that takes our blood flow back out of the feet and pulls down to the hips, into the pelvis. And if you're comfortable, go ahead and sweep on over into plow pose, halasana. Otherwise, you can stay where we just came from. And moving into a deeper inversion to shoulder stand. So you have a couple of choices. You could stay where we just came from, legs just stay up while you stay on your back. You can bend your knees, take them up into shoulder stand, supporting your lower back and pressing through the back of your skull and the back of your shoulders. So you can play with this. You might even want to move your legs around if you're in shoulder stand. Feel free to make it your own dance. Dance your legs. You can come into Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together, or even split them. Or you can stay here and plow, as you notice I'm doing right now. So there's many things you can do here to create this inversion. We're basically flipping the body's blood flow. And what this does is it helps to bring energy that stimulates the pituitary and pineal glands that rest in the neck and the head. It flips our heart upside down and creates a different sort of space, grace, and confidence. If any of this feels like it's too much, please work your way up to it. You can bend your knees, release the arms. Let's prepare to roll down. And some of you with a more advanced practice, I want to drop your knees by your ears, knee to ear pose. And as you roll down, we're going to come all the way up and sit. And roll the shoulders back in just a comfortable position. Let's bring the fingers, the first finger and thumb, into Pigeon mudra. Just take a moment to sit and meditate, feeling the shift, the energy, and the vibrations that you've moved through the practice so far. Take in all the sounds around you and anchor yourself through your breath as you sit for the next couple of minutes. When you're ready, roll down and roll over onto your side body. Lay completely down on the side. And let's just ground by bringing the foot up into tree pose. Feeling the balance. Nice and simple. Finger comes back into Pigeon mudra. Maybe close your eyes and see if you can find that balance in space. If you like, you can extend the top leg up. Still finding balance. And lengthening out of the leg that grounds you into the earth. And pressing your arm, hand, and shoulder. So whether you stay in tree or lift the leg up, we're going to roll onto the belly. This is good for the spine. We're going to come up into cobra with the knee open. So firm your thighs to the floor, send your tailbone down, lift your navel up towards your heart and your eyes, extend up, breathing in expansion and opening back to the earth as you release. Careful here, and let's move to the other side. And when I say careful, I mean just be meditative through the whole practice, that we don't come out of any position without any awareness, but with consciousness guiding us all along the way. Feel the earth. If you like to take your arm up and stay with tree pose, or take your arm up to your foot, you can take a mudra. Decide what feels best. You might notice one side is different. Just observe it and come back to the deep breath. Roll onto the belly. If this is too much for you, you can straighten both legs. This is really nice cobra opening for the pelvis and the lower back. Tailbone back. Firm the thighs. Expand your energy up. And from here, we're going to release from this extension and push back into child's pose. So we get a chance to curve the opposite way of the lower back. Bring the hands back by the feet. Let your shoulders fall into the earth and just relax here. If you feel any tension, you can bring your hands to your lower back and just gently bring some energy there, and then roll up when you're ready. No hurry, up onto the knees. Reaching up and back into the heart space. If this is difficult for you to stay on your knees, you can sit any way that feels comfortable or sit up onto a pillow. We're going to end with a beautiful mudra for higher consciousness. Bring your thumbs inward and bringing all the fingers pointing away from your heart. This makes a temple. This is a mudra for higher consciousness. It works with our crown chakra and our third eye chakra. If you can imagine breathing in the golden river of light, And as you exhale, surrounding your whole body in higher consciousness and light. Feel your inner body bright, your outer body soft, eyes and eyebrows soften, as well as the teeth and the tongue. And bring the mudra up above your head. See if you can transition, if you're not already, sitting in Sukhasana with your legs crossed. And truly feel the temple of higher consciousness. Lift through the spine and drop your hips and legs down to the earth. Slowly release the hands to the knees and feel the effects of the meditation and what it has given you. Please bring your hands back together, this time in prayer position and Anjali seal in front of the heart. Bowing the head to the heart in honor of yourself as your own guru and teacher. Namaste. Please bow.